You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hi, everybody. Oh, gosh, you can't even see all of me. Hi, I am Jen King, owner of Space Cadets Collection. You're watching us here on The Experience. This is our normal Thursday sale, which is what's in the box. And for me, I've actually seen what's in the box, well, except for one. There's one down here. I'm going to do it $2 a piece. It's a bunch of cool modern stuff that's never been touched. It's just back stock. So you guys can fill up your boxes for home. And then I just went over and picked up another lot of awesomeness from Nate Butler. Happy Thursday to you, Brandon. And so the part that I got done and ready for this show, because I didn't know it was in the boxes either, is all Three Stooges memorabilia. Some really rare stuff. So if you know someone that likes Three Stooges, now's your time to poke them so they can be here for the show. All right, we're going to take a quick break for our bump, and we'll be right back and get after it.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Is it weird that that's one of my favorite things that we've ever done for the experience? I love it so much because it's all the people that I love and work with. They're doing the crazy voices, and it's funny because you can hear some of them like giggling away. What's in the box? That's right. We're here to have a lot of fun tonight. So because my life has been crazy trying to process all of the Nate Butler collection, which you're going to see some of tonight, not art stuff, but some of he has a huge love of the Three Stooges, and I'll tell you all the stories that he's told me. Hopefully my brain is good enough to remember those things. So, you can write down the history of things in comic books. That's what I hope to bring everybody from the time I've been spending with Nate. He's been a longtime friend of mine since the 90s, but I haven't ever got to spend time with him and, look through his personal things and have him tell me stories about how he got them and when. So I really do feel like I've been honored with getting to walk through comic book history with him, which is so cool. So I've got those things. we got our Scout comics in late, so I'm going to offer Scout today. And I've got some other cool stuff on the board, including I have some of our rare exclusives that just weren't good enough to send off to the 9/8. So I'm going to sell those out at blowout prices of $2 a piece also. So those will be fun. What else? If you are brand new, which I think everybody that I see has been here before, remember to subscribe to the YouTube part of the channel. Just know that all of us work together. All the shows that you see on the experience work together a lot. So, for example, the Comics and Collectibles show that you see Rex and John on, and AR and Rock and Robbie, they often have cooperative stuff they're working on. So, like if you, for example, go watch AR or Robbie shows, you might see Rex on there, and they will say that if you comment on that show, then you will get entered into giveaways, for example, on the experience shows. So definitely kind of like follow all the people you see on our channel, because we're all working together to give you all the news you could possibly handle about what's coming out, what we like, do reviews, and all those kinds of things. It can be a heck of a deal, really good deal. So I appreciate every effort you guys have in the regard of sharing out the shows, because we want to try to grow who's watching. Because really, we built the channel. This is like the real deal, is we wanted to try to reach people that were not necessarily in the comic book market, so they felt comfortable. Because it's safer, right, to watch a show about comic books and comic book selling than it is to like be the first time you walk into a comic book store, because you might feel kind of weird. So the more people you share it with, even people you don't think would like it at all. For example, they might like tonight's show, the Space Cadets, which is just my staff sitting around and talking around about the movies and comic books and TV and all that stuff that they love. And wrestling for sure. They always talk about wrestling. Yeah. Or the game show we run, which is Nuclear Warfare. If you just like laughing at people arguing with each other about nerdy things, then you should totally do that. Yep. Mailing lists, we do, we honestly just do one email a week, and it's just a touchstone for the shows and when they're on and that kind of stuff. So you can always just get, you can like sweetly sign up your friend for things. All right, so is everyone ready to rumble? I think it's time to do this thing. Let's warm up with some $2 things. $2 things. Pablo! All right. We're going to do $2, $2, $2, $2. Ready? Just sign it up instead of this junk. You don't have to read it. Sure, if you don't want to read it. But I will say that Henri Compen, who is on our network, tends to put some tidbits in there. And I also will mention that I know that Kyle has been working on those special subscription levels of the channel. We're giving you special stickers that pop up, give you extra access to shows, including maybe even like a day early access to shows before they go out. So you're going to sell a kidney for original art.
I mean, you got to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's why not? All right, let's do some $2 books. This isn't going to take the pain out of out of all that stuff. And if you guys wonder why I'm working so hard to get the top dollar for that original art, it's because I don't own it. It's not mine. It's Nate's, and he has worked in the industry for a long time. And it always breaks my heart when I hear about creators that retire out of the industry and have no nest egg. Because if you work for yourself, you don't have like a pension or that kind of stuff. So this is the way we can show love to them, is by getting art that's going to clearly double in price in the next year. You're just going to suck it up and buy it now for the current price, right? Joe L., hello and welcome. You have to about 90% overkill on kidneys, high redundancy. Okay, so the game we're going to play today, because of our Three Stooges connection with Nate Butler and the rare Three Stooges stuff I'm going to show later, let's try some like old-timey, funny people, comedian trivia. So it doesn't have to be Three Stooges, but anything that's like it. If you guys want to throw out some trivia, you can totally put it out there. How about Guardians of the Galaxy number 16, and Ronan shall rule them all. $2. Oh, sad face. This one's mostly to read because it has a little turned up here. Yep, Scout was definitely the box today. It didn't make it in quite in time for Tuesday night show, so we thought we'd do it today instead. Guardians, 18. Take my wife, please. That is a chudum. Oh, I forgot to tell. JD is behind the scenes today, so he's probably going to have to be the monkey with a today as we make dumb jokes. So dumb jokes also. Dad jokes are perfect for today since we're doing Three Stooges. And behind the scenes, Alfie. Alfie's going to make sure all your stuff ends up in your pop.
Hello.
Guardians team up number 2. These are all $2. We're just warming up with $2 things. Wolverine and Jubilee number 3. They're kind of a cool partnership because he's always kind of been like the uncle figure to him, to them. Oh my goodness, hold on. I'm going to turn off my my stuff over on Facebook because otherwise it's going to keep making that sound ad nauseum. Sorry. Because I'm also selling original art over there. Let's see if I can sign out. There we go. Now you guys don't have to hear it go ping, ping, ping. There you go. All right. What does a mermaid use to clean their fins? By the way, you get stickers for your calling board for asking or answering any questions today. So, Green Lantern Corps number 33. That's Origins and Omens. Died. That's a good one, Joe. I like it. Green Lantern Corps 31. Anyone else is showing up? It's just $2 for these. These are back stock that it's never been out. It's just hanging out in my back room. Green Lantern Corps 30. Looks like this is a little kind of a run. number 28. We'll see if it's still true. Usually we kind of like swing, we lean a little bit Marvel for the watchers on Thursday. We'll see if this is true. 26. Your guess was barnacles. It would work. I think it would work. Number 22. 19. For anyone just joining us, we're doing funny things today. So you can ask dumb dad jokes or ask trivia about the Three Stooges or something like it. Oh, here we go. Here's a great one. Who played Curly in the 2019 Three Stooges movie? Oh. 30.
I know.
You actually know it?
It's in the back. It's in the recesses of my brain.
31.
I think the only thing I remember was that I think Snooki had a cameo in that.
32. Teach. What in the world? Test. I don't see anyone's comments on my end. Am I being seen? Lucas, you are. Here's a good thing to tell everybody. So because we're a multi-platform show, sorry, you can only see part of my face. You only see the comments from the platform you're watching from. So for example, if you're watching from Facebook, you'll only see Facebook posts. So I will make sure that I read things out loud that other people are posting so everyone else can hear them, whether they're on multiple platforms or not. So let's see. The question was, who played Curly? And Pablo guesses The Rock. Triple B says, was it the guy from Mad TV? Here's number 34. That was a B cover. Here's a number 35. 38, 39, that is 39A. There's the B with Harley Quinn. Dawn, I can see you. You can absolutely be seen.
Oh, right.
So huzzah.
Nice.
Dawn, we've been having a problem with Dawn on Facebook. It doesn't let us see his comments when we're live on just Facebook. So this is awesome that we can see it on the StreamYard. Perfect. This is a Green Lantern Corps recharge. These are just $2 for anyone that's just joining us. 16, 3, and annual number 2. That's the end of the Green Lantern Corps. So did anyone get it correct yet? Who played Curly in the 2019 Three Stooges movie? Guardians Team Up number 9.
You mean the 2012 one?
Was there a 2019? Do you mean 2012?
Yeah, because I was looking up because I was curious, trying to remember, and 2019 isn't popping up, but 2012 is.
Oh, maybe it's 2012 we're going for. Oh, Dawn, that might have been the key updating. That might have been it. Guardians Team Up number 7. Here's a good quote from Pablo. It says, I said, hey, bartender, surprise me. He showed me naked pictures of my wife. Zinger. Frank Caliendo? Will Sasso? Is it Will Sasso? Ah. Yeah, Trips got it. All right, Trips. So since you got it right, if you want to ask the next trivia question, you can. We're just doing anything like comedian or comedy. Guardians Team Up number 5. Now this one is a really great Ramos cover. Look at that. Secret Avengers number 32. Secret Avengers 29. Planet Hulk number 5. This cover always gets me. Kind of wish I could find this original. Okay. What issue of Pentagram of Horror is up there? You're looking for issue 1. These are the ones that just released this week. I probably have Pentagram of Horror number 1 available. Lucas, I can go pull from the floor because I'm pretty sure I have everything out there still. So do you have a preference for cover? You're borrowing jokes from Rodney Dangerfield. What a perfect place to borrow it. Just be careful about the cleanliness of them because I don't know. If you're posting from some of the platforms, they'll pull it down. We don't want to get knocked out. Gloomhaven Fallen Lion. This is a one-shot book that was done by SourcePoint Press that ties into their Gloomhaven table game. And it's actually really good. Damage, number 5. Planet Hulk goes. Here you go, Pablo. And we'll make note to pull the pentagram for you. Robin, son of Batman, number 13. Super Sons, Dino Mutt, and the Blue Falcon. Volume 4, I might actually have, JD. I might. Let me pull it for you if I've got it. Green Arrow, 12. If anyone else has needs, because I know we haven't done a live walk-around show in a while, you can always just send us a message, and even live during this, and say, if you have please put it in my box. And so we'll do that for you, because we are a fully functioning store, just right over there. The Flash, number 63 variant cover. Look at those dudes.
Actually, I'm pretty certain I've seen volume 4 recently. So.
Yeah, I think the cycle we get into is we're like, I have plenty of 4. I need to order 1. 1 comes in, we're out of 4. That's just the way it works. Uncanny X-Men Fear Itself. This one is issue 541. I've got some True Believers. This one is the reproduction of the wedding of Scott Summers and Jean Grey, which I can't remember what issue it's in. So let's find out. I'm sure it says. Previously printed in. Does it say? No. You just got to know your own stuff. Previously published in form as X-Men number 30. So it's reprint of X-Men 30. Batman Detective Comics number 41. 42. Thunderbolts number 17, part of the Infinity storyline. And number 16, kind of feel like for $2, Thunderbolts aren't a bad plan, since we know they're going to do Thunderbolts, and the likelihood there's first appearances is pretty high. Worst mistake Gene ever made. Core 30, Core 36, which is a Lego cover. Core 39, 38, 37, which is a prelude to Blackest Night. Just got a few more here, and then it's time for our first little break, and then we're going to start into the Scout for you guys. Not surprised, out of all the keys, that would be the one you'd forget. Yep. Not surprised. I just wanted to like blot that out of my mind forever. Simon and Kirby's Fighting American. This is a reprint done by Titan Comics, which is awesome because you can't afford it otherwise. And it's kind of cool. This is one of the spoof characters that I just saw in something that was to be. Justice League of America, number 38. That's a Bagley cover. 43, another Bagley. What noises does a witch's vehicle make? An Aquaman. That's 66 from Endless Winter. All right, let's guess this before break here, or during break. Let's do a break and come back and see if anyone's answered it. We'll come right back after this.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at the experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.
Comic Collectibles is here for you every Wednesday with AR Comics for 2 very important reasons. To sell you rare, one-of-a-kind comics that you'll love, and to confuse AR with old man talk. You see, Rex and John are, how should I put this, ancient as the roots of the mountains. So every week, Rex and John fill in AR in yet another area of pop culture that he missed because he's too young, just didn't have the time, or just really doesn't care about. It's a real public service they provide. Come buy some super rare and unique comics, while old men explain long-dead sci-fi shows to a younger man making that confused puppy face. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 Eastern with Rex, John, and AR Comics. Comic Collectibles on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Are you a comic creator? Are you a publisher? Do you make a comic book product? Do you own a retail store? Do you do something I haven't thought of? Who are you and what do you do? Let us know by advertising on the experience and invite our viewers to patronize your product. Message the EXP on social media or email us the_EXP@yahoo.com for more details.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Miss Jen, and you're watching us here on The Experience. This is the show called What's in the Box, which is usually I have boxes that I have not opened, but I could not control myself today. Too much cool stuff. So I did open all of our Scout comics. I'm going to do Scout comics now. I have heard lots of amazing things about Patty and Laz. It's something that Mr. Hake, who's the publisher, talks about a lot. This is the ash can, and it's just $5. Usually what I figured out is if he talks about it a lot, it's, you know, it's likely that it's in development somehow or rumored to be developed. Did we get the answer for what noises witches' vehicles make? We need to know that first. So Patty Laz is 5. I'm going to read this joke out loud, though. I went to the doctor. I need to lose some weight. What do I do? He said, I want you to run 10 miles a day for a week and then call me. Week later, Doc, I'm 70 miles from home. What do I do next? It's like just removed from a blonde joke. Okay. Number 1, this is Agent of World. And World stands for something good. I can't remember what it is. Let's see if I can steal it from the inside. Hold it, please. Kenneth, hello. Okay, we are telling dumb jokes because tonight his theme is Three Stooges. All right, what does it stand for? You know that they got to be putting this on the front. I hate it when they don't tell you what the thing means. Anyway, it's ultra violent and awesome. You should not leave this around for your kids to discover. Oh, okay. I just read to the end. Broom, broom is the answer to what sound of witch's broom. That's awesome. And you guys have heard who liked this one? I think this was Rock and Robbie that liked this one. Pablo, you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to pull those for you. So if you have a list things, and I'll pull those every show. The Ballad of Gordon Barleycorn. He actually really liked this one. He said it reminded him a little bit of the underground comics from the 70s. Like it's not the exact same art style, but it was the same mood and tone, a little bit of drugs and drinking and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. There's the Ballad of Gordon Barleycorn. Beyond the Beyond number 2, which I'm definitely going to read after the show. I love number 1. Another great book that's been a little bit delayed, so you can still go back and get them. By the way, anything that you see up here that's Scout, I can get you all the issues because we go in pretty heavy. Broken Eye number 3. Mega Centurions number 1. Again, since I didn't have these on Tuesday, I didn't get to read them with my reviews like I normally do. So I'll probably reread them, put them in the Tuesday show just again. Distorted number 4. Cities of Magic number 2. Broken Souls Ballad. Heck is for Kids, number 2. And Pablo, I think I pulled already the ones you sent me a message for this last week. So if there's anything that wasn't on that list, just you can call it now. Ghost Planet Ash Can. This looks really spooky. Like it reminds me a little bit of Farmhand. That one is an ash can for Ghost Planet. Wannabes. This one is a YA nonstop. So it'll be this issue and then there'll be a trade next. This is aimed at the YA market. There you go. And Pentagram of Horror, number 2 of 5. Marco Fanelli does the art, and I love it so much. If you are not following Marco on, you got to follow him on social media big time. In here, you got your wannabes. All right, let's move this stuff out the way. Get started with the next stuff. All right, anyone else want to start a new joke and or trivia? On our end, which you guys don't see, can I have just one with anything on it for a sticker? Just as Jesse one in the front's fine. Or sure. What happens if you participate is that we sticker up your backboard. This is where we put all your stuff. We lay everything flat. When it gets called, it lays down like this, and we fill yours up. Actually, we need to send Brandon his. We'll give him a new one. So what happens is when it gets full, we just send you this, and then you got a bunch of cute stickers on here as kind of like a collectible. And then we make you a new one. So when you participate, we give you cute stickers.
I think he opted to have the back filled up as well.
He wanted it all filled up. Ghost Planet. It's called by Lucas.
Yeah, this looks like something I have to read.
Yeah, with the scary things. Did you read the Pentagram of Horror first one?
I read the first one, yeah.
Okay.
Very monkey's paw type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. There, just clearing the board of those things. All right, you guys ready for super deals here? All right, okay, wait, I gotta read something here. A man goes to a psychiatrist and says, "Doc, you gotta help me. I think I'm a A-frame, then a dome. I'm an A-frame. I'm a dome. I'm an A-frame. I'm a dome." The doctor says, "Relax. You're just too tense." Oh, my delivery is not great. All right, so things that you would have to pay $15 for if they were perfect, but you should buy and collect. You might just be able to press out whatever's wrong with these. This one is from AWA Upshot. It is my exclusive for Space Cadets Collection. This is number 1 of the awesome series called Out, which is a wartime book in which prisoners of war are taken as food for the Nazis who have captured a vampire. And amongst them is this code talker who ends up in the book series being able to communicate with a vampire, and then everything gets really crazy. This one is art by Kayla Valero, which you've started to see show on lots of different variants from other companies. I'm very happy to say that because of my exposure out there, then she started to be able to pick up lots of work. So that's out. They're just $2 a piece. I'll sell them until they are gone. Also, another Kayla cover. This one is a Comic Book Shopping Network variant. This one is the Cult of Dracula, which is the first series. They have a second series going on right now. This one is Cult of Dracula number 1, and that is our variant. So, and those are $2 because they all have just a little something wrong with them. Also, Cult of Dracula number 2, same deal. CBSN variant. Okay, this one is number 4. Nope, number 3. Don't we all? Two tenths. There's the vegan version of number 3. This is number 5. These are all variants, so they're not ones you just get off the rack somewhere. And I have only 2 copies of this one, so I'll show this one. This one is my favorite cover. This one is number 4, so you really can get a run. And that one's the cool one. I'm going to try to take a run. Okay, I'm going to take this one. That one. This one. These you can just put on there just like they were just regular $2 grabs. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I really think that Kayla's are even better than the Mayors. Just my own personal opinion. Time to feed the doggies. All right, cool. Go enjoy. We'll have plenty of time of doing things. All right, I have got a run of Spider-Man 2099. So I've got the number 1 bagged and boarded so it doesn't get damaged. And then there's number, it's all the way through 14. I don't have those bagged or boarded, so just know they're just in there. And I've got it for $50. I think the number 1 is worth $20 on its own. And I know that's going to fire up and be crazy real soon. So this is what I call investment grade. You should totally buy and have. That might go way up when the next Spider-Verse movie comes out. The thing that I don't understand is why it isn't already really shot up, because the individual issues are still sitting around $2 a piece for the like middle of the run. And that doesn't make any sense to me, because we know what's going to happen as soon as we see him on the screen. And this is what happens all the time. Like for Jane, all of her stuff I don't think has started to really pop the way it should. And the moment that, like tomorrow, all those prices will shoot up. People could have bought them, yesterday for much better prices. So don't let yourself get caught into that kind of thing. Like here's another example of that. Here's Marvel Point 1, which this is a really beautiful A cover of the series. And this is one of those books that is shot way up because of the Nova appearance that's in them. So this one's just $10. I have a few copies of it if you wanted to invest and put them away, because the moment we see that character on the screen and it's confirmed, it's going to be expensive.
I think also if you already like that series or those characters, I don't see the point in just waiting for the movie to come out to get them.
Point 1 has a bunch of first appearance stuff in it. A bunch. That they keep going back and referencing. So the likelihood they're going to reference something that's important to you is high. I have Scotty Young X-Men number 1s from Civil War 2. Says pick a side, no peeking, no trading. And that one is $5, just $5. Brandon wants a point 1. I've got some extras down here, so we can pull my fresh one. So all I will need is just a written on price point. Oops, nope, not that one. Yeah. There's a beautiful point 1 out of my hidden back stock of goodies. This is actually a really thick book. Take a while to read it. Do you have Sharpie?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. That was 10. Oscar Isaac. 10. Oscar Isaac is in Star Wars Dune. He's Spider-Man 2099. He's Moon Knight. He's Apocalypse. He's all up in your nerd media. That's true. There's a lot of things that he is. I'd forgotten that he was that too. Okay. I have only 2 copies of this one. This one's Moon Knight number 3. It's a really pretty Finch cover. And that one is 10. Moon Knight number 3. Then I have Moon Knight number 42. This is a pretty far into the run. Mark Spector, Moon Knight. It says Moonshade Medicals the Multiverse. It's an Infinity War crossover, and that one's 4. point one. Number one goes. Okay. Close for me. No, I like that one. Much better. Gotcha, Pablo. That was the fastest dog walking I have ever seen. Where did I finally get the stuff you were eyeballing?
I think you just said it's feed them.
Oh, it's feed them. Okay. Not walk time. And Mark Spector Moon Knight number 43. Face Off at Four Freedoms Plaza. This one is just $4 also. Okay, I've got Midnight Suns Night Stalkers number one. These are all poly bagged. Those are $5. People buying Wolverine on our website. Interesting. Dog feeding. Oh, you can do with that stuff. Okay, this one is Daredevil number 100. This one is the B cover, which is by, it looks like Bermejo. That one's just $5. It's actually like a double-sized book.
It's a really cool cover.
Nice, right? And then this one is way cool. This one is the same book, number 100, but this one is the Mike Turner cover, and that one's 10. I've got a few copies of that. Okay, let's do some $2 books. $2 book time. Here we go. By the way, I have a full long box of $2 books, so you guys can get some goodies tonight. This one is Howling Commandos, number 5. Guardians 3000, number 3. And number 2. Final Crisis, number 1. That is art by J.G. Jones, which his painted art is so beautiful. There's number 1. There's number 2. There's 2 different covers here for number 2. This one is the J.G. Jones cover. Then I've got number 4, 6, and Requiem with my favorite dude on there, Martian Manhunter. Anyone have any more jokes? I like the jokes. Secret Avengers number 3. It looks like redesigned armor. These are all $2, by the way. $2. Secret Avengers 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Secret Wars, Secret Love, number 1. Sob, the world is ending and Robbie will never know how I feel. Look, it even has Miss Marvel on there. I also have number 1, Variant, old-timey jokes. Old-timey jokes, and it doesn't matter. All of the jokes are acceptable. Just not dirty jokes, please. We're a family-friendly show. Mighty Captain Marvel, number 3. Martian Manhunter, number 2, 3. Look at that face. How could you not love that face? All right, here's a joke. What did the police officer say to his belly button? I feel like it has to be a lint joke, right? feel like I should know this one, Triple B. How about Dead Man Logan number 2?
Every time the answer gets put up, I'm like, oh, obviously.
Yeah. That's the thing is, like, most of them you can kind of maybe figure out, but not me today. Teen Titans 24. This one's a really pretty B cover. Daphne Byrne. This is part of the Hill House books. That's number 3.
Love that cover.
And that one is the A cover, and this is the B cover. Does it say, "You're under a vest"? Oh, no. There's no way I was going to get that one, but that one's pretty good. But don't. JLA, Justice League of America 10. Grown. The Avengers, number 3. Feel like that's an homage cover. And number 5. All right, here's a new one. Why did the snail paint an S on his car? This is one I know. My dad used to tell this one all the time. I'll let someone else try. Mighty Avengers, number 1. X-Men Legacy 246. If it gets to 545, I'm totally going to give you the answer. Logan Legacy, number 2, for the Death of Wolverine. Infinity, New Avengers, number 11. To snail it? Nope. So people can say, look at that escargot. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
How about Gamora number 1? When you're looking for a Three Stooges trivia question, I read some of their history and now I'm sad. Oh. Yep. Wolverine and the X-Men number 9. Number 10. Batman Detective Comics 939. Gamora goes to Yaniri. Red Skull number 1. I love Red Skull. I don't like him as a person. I just think he's a cool bad guy. Guardians number 14. Green Lantern Corps 36. Howard the Duck number 2. It says it was the Zdarsky one that has Gwenpool in it. And a Howard the Duck number 4. Secret Wars tie-in. Howard the Duck number 5. Still Zdarsky.
I think I might have a joke.
All right, let's hear it.
Who is the greatest chicken killer in Shakespeare?
Who is the greatest chicken killer in Shakespeare? We'll get to yours next, Josh. We're going to do the Shakespeare one. This is Heck Boy number 1, Seed of Destruction, the 25th anniversary. Variant. I have Secret Avengers number 1 from the heroic era. These are all $2. $2. Secret Avengers number 18. Ooh, MODOK the Assassin number 1. I wonder how in the world they do MODOK in a show that was like in the main universe. Number 4. Wolverine number 316. Wolverine 314. Justice League of America annual number 1. Number 6. Number 2. Number 3 from the New 52. Number 0. 26, 16, 15, 14, 20, 24. All right. In the Avengers game, they had him start as a regular guy who was slowly transformed into MODOK. Oh, maybe that's his storyline. Avengers versus X-Men variant. Avengers, X-Men, number 1. And Legion of Superheroes, 12. All right, read your question one more time. See if we can get people to answer.
Who was the greatest chicken killer in Shakespeare?
Who was the greatest chicken killer in Shakespeare? Sounds like a Hamlet joke. Is it omelet?
No.
Oh, that would have been funny. All right, everybody, you guys think on that one, and then we're gonna take a break and come right back. It's time to get after it.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise. A promise of adventure. A promise of excitement. A promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Who would win, Batman or Superman? It's the age-old debate, except it's so much more complicated than that. Nerd Killer Warfare every week on The Experience is your chance to debate other nerds in the questions we've all been asking for years, except we take those debates and turn them up to 11. Go to bit.ly/EXP casting or scan the QR code to be part of the show.
Welcome back. So Triple B has got the correct answer. Is Macbeth, but do you know why Triple B? The answer is Macbeth. This is an awesome thing that I just found back here. I didn't know it's still sitting here. This is a Jenny Frison poster book or portfolio. It has all of these images as posters inside here. So it's 20 images that are on nice thick cardboardy kind of poster paper that you can leave in this book for all time, or they're easily removable. You can frame them and put them up all over your house. And for 20 images for $25, it seems like a huge steal. Whenever they put these out, I'm always still stunned that they can produce them for that price.
I've got a couple of those types of things and posters I've had for years. They've survived multiple moves, so they're pretty sturdy.
Oh my goodness. Love it. I was actually turned on to them because one of my friends that does a lot of traveling to conventions, and he just buys a whole bunch of them and pulls them out and makes sells them for $10 a piece.
Oh.
But he puts them in nice top loaders and stuff.
Yeah.
He did a murder most foul. That is correct. Right now we're gonna go to Josh's question. Why did the police officer smell bad? I feel like this is gonna be one of those. It's gonna get us donk. All right, some more $2 books until we get to the top hour here. This is V.E. Schwab, Shades of Magic, The Steel Prince, number 1. $2, $2. Oh, a couple of those. Cool Aspen Comics books. This is Artifact 1, number 4, B. So I'll have to subscribe to Hulu for a month and check out that MODOK show. I heard it started out funny and then got real dark. I never got to watch that one because I'm not a Hulu. It's hard for me to convince my family that I need to get Hulu for such things. Okay, all this stuff's falling down, so I can't keep it right here. Because he was on duty. What? How does that answer it? Don't worry, Miss Jen. This joke is for the little kiddies. Is it because he was on duty? Is it a poopy joke? It is a poopy joke. Ah! Love it. Artifact 1, 3B.
Oh, hey, real quick. I just want to ask Josh, does he want his board completely filled or does he want a new board?
Duty. Josh, your board is full of awesome stickers. Do you want us to send it to you this week or do you want to fill up the back too? All right, Triple B says, why do bees have sticky hair? Something about beeswax, maybe? Savage Wolverine, number 19. That's some awesome image right there. And Kenny X-Men Annual 3. Wolverine and the X-Men number 5. Secret Avengers 27. On chocolate ice cream doesn't make sense. No? No. So the next time you buy something, you guess. Okay, perfect. Secret Avengers number 16. Secret Avengers 15, part of the Fear itself. Here's some more Planet Hulk for you guys. Planet Hulk number 2. Planet Hulk number 3. Someone got Planet Hulk something. I might add it. Ooh, Ultimate Comics issue. Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man issue 14. This is the Bendis run. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 4. Gambit number 17. I swear I saw new news about Gambit today. Did you guys see that? I don't know what it was because I didn't click on it because I was busy doing other things. There you go, Pablo. Gambit 16. Gambit 6. Gambit 5. Uh-oh. I found something we're not allowed to talk about. It's Fight Club. There's Fight Club 2, number 1. And 3. These are awesome because they're like super high gloss covers. David Mack or other awesome people. This one's number 4. That's a Mack. This is number 8. This is Tyler Durden Lives. Yeah, he does. Number 9. It's another David Mack. And that's the B cover. And her, look at the back of this thing. Her arm says, as hard as you can. What do we got? Number 10, another David Mack. got as the X number 25. Sex Criminals number 20. By the way, if you are ever interested in just kind of like a new kind of storyline to read and you don't know about sex criminals, it's kind of ingenious. It's about a couple that realize that when they are in the moment of their law release, that time stops for everybody else but them. And so they can literally get to that part and then go and steal stuff. And so that's what they're doing in this series.
Well, that sounds like a fun read.
Hence the name of it. Because they use honeycomb. Ha ha ha. Triple B. I like that one. Uncanny Avengers 11 and 10. Conan the Avenger 5. Yeah, there's a Saga number 28 stuck in here. How about Robin number 1? Robin number 2, where it starts saying it says We Are Robin. These are We Are Robin number 1, We Are Robin number 2, We Are Robin number 3. This is Bermejo doing this. And number 7 is part of the Robin War. Somewhere covered up. Oh, this is a great series. Mad Cave RV9 number 1. Robin Rises Omega. New joke. Where does the king keep his armies? Man, I want to know this one. Marvel 2-in-1 number 5. Thing in Human Torch.
Yep.
Up his sleeves.
And his sleeves.
In his sleeves. Just League of America 14.
Yeah, I thought I was going to go like an arms joke.
And at 20. Oh no, it's Lobo's head saying frag me. Got a couple more minutes. Correct, Josh. You guys know your jokes. Deathstroke number 15. And 13. And 11. And 10. Mighty Avengers number 2. Infinity storyline. And Nova 9, also part of Infinity. Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps. I think this is like a really good series, but the name was really dumb. There's number 1. There's 2. Secret Avengers number 10. And here is Ghost number 1 is the Kelly Sue DeConnick one. Then a couple more in here. X-Men Search for Cyclops book 1 and 1B. I highly recommend buying those and burning them. X-Men Endangered Species number 1. That is a Silvestri cover. X-Men Deadly Genesis number 5 of 6 and 4 of 6. Okay, last joke before the break. 2 cows are grazing in a field. One says to the other, "Have you heard about this mad cow disease going around?" The other says, "Yeah, makes me glad I'm a penguin." That's a good one. All right, everybody, we're going to take another break and come back, and we're going to hit the really rare Three Stooges memorabilia that I have. Okay? See you then.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner.
This is The Experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hey there, hi there, ho there. You're as welcome as can be.
Hi, I'm Nancy McCann. Welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience.
Welcome everybody to Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. Brendan, Al, Jason, hanging out.
There I am. Welcome back to Kicking It with Henry, folks. I am your host, Henry Kumpa. It's great to be here with you guys.
So we are going to talk about books that are in stores this week.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mishmash.
Hello, and welcome to the Black Comics Universe, presented by Peep Game Comics.
And you gotta love it that the first people in the minute to skim it are creators.
Up, everybody! Welcome to another Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Space Cadets.
Hey!
What's up?
Welcome, everyone, for another episode of I Must Ask You a Question.
Hi, everybody! Welcome to Nerd News Now.
Hey, this is Rex. Welcome to Comic Collectibles.
Hey, hello, all you happy people. Welcome to the Dan Wickline Show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is the crazy show that we do on Thursdays called What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
Comic culture and sales.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. I'm just putting all this cool stuff up on the board. We're going to hit a little section of the history of the Three Stooges stuff. Okay. Okay, so Nate Butler, when he was just like 18/19, made a decision to take a really long trip and had things that he had in mind. Okay, so he was an 18-year-old, so he didn't know any better to say that these things couldn't happen, but he had obsession with Jack Kirby, Three Stooges, and a girl that he met before. Okay, so he got into his car and took off across the country to go and do these things. He didn't know any better than you should not just show up at Jack Kirby's house, so he did. Roz was not thrilled about it, but Jack was very sweet. And so he actually got to meet Jack, and what a thrill, right? And while he was there, he mentioned that his next big wish was to meet the Three Stooges. And so I think the way he told it was that Jack actually pointed him to another person that was connected with them and called him up. And actually, Nate went and got to go and meet his idols. So
That's insane.
that's why some of this stuff happened. So you guys understand what the deal is. There is an actual personal connection. It wasn't just like a random, I just collect Three Stooges memorabilia. We have two jokes right now. No, Brandon, I got your Cyclops. Let's try triple B's first. It says, a giraffe walks into a bar. The bartender asks why the long face. Does anyone know the answer to that one? Okay, where am I going to start here? I will tell you the story behind this book. This is a book called Stroke of Luck, and it's done by a guy named James Carone. It was put out in 1973. So from what everyone says about this book is it's chock full of pictures, like really chock full of pictures. This is a first print, by the way, that are impossible to find of their lives behind the scenes in a really good book, right? The problem is that this guy, James Carone, didn't bother having someone do any editing, or maybe the editor was really not great. So there's lots of misspellings, and the grammar is not 100% great. But the other story about this book is that it is a rare item that used to be worth a lot more, but after this guy passed, James Carone, they found a stash at his house of third prints. So those entered the market, so you can get a bunch of those. But this is a first print. So this one is Stroke of Luck with a bunch of cool insider information, and that one is $250. How do you make and J? That's the joke. Oh, because they have See, I'm a dummy. So you guys can just laugh at me. I'm funny all on my own. Ms. Jen, wait, tell drab jokes. All right, here's the next one. How did the mathematician work out his constipation problem? With a slide rule. That's awesome. All right, this is, I'll show you what the back of it looks like. It's on Kodak paper, but it's not glossy like a regular photo, but it is of the Three Stooges doing a shtick that they were famous for, which kind of makes fun of Nazis, which makes sense. It has a little bend in the corner. It's not signed or anything, and it's just $10.
I kind of prefer the matte finish to the glossy. With a lot of photographs.
Probably easier to get autographed and stuff, but. All right, a priest, a rabbi, an imam, and an atheist walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What's this? Some kind of joke?" All right. This is a set of, he just took pictures of some of the images that are inside that book. So they're just photos of those images plus the negatives. So you can have all of those. Just like $5. Because now we got it going. So that you would buy these because they were the property of Nate Butler. And you like pictures of Three Stooges. All right, now this is really special. So this one is a photograph of all the Stooges. It's got a nice thing on the back that tells you all about it. It says Moe, Howard, Larry Fine, and Curly Howard in a scene from the Columbia comedy number 510. And this one is actually signed in person by Larry. Here's the story behind why it's so faint. When he went to go get it autographed, Larry's told him that because he was like picking up one of those like the non-indelible like the inks that can go wash off. He picked up the pen and Nate was like, "Oh, bitch!" He was like, "I've signed a gajillion things. I know which pen to use," and so he just used the wrong pen. But it's there. It has an autographed, and it's a personalized one to Nate, so you know you've got an actual Nate Butler item. This is to Nathan from your pal Larry, and that one's $800. They're incredibly rare to have actual autographs of his. Most of the ones you see out there say they're replicas. So who wants a replica, right? I've got a little pile of like newspaper articles that he collected when Larry passed at 73. Just like a local Albuquerque Journal article. Three Stooges. This is Joe Besser, one of the two surviving Three Stooges. Has a moment in Albuquerque. Some other little pieces. He's got something torn out. It has Mo Howard, his passing things. This is kind of a unique thing. I don't really understand it, because what it says on there is that it's from Modern Sound Pictures. It's been sent to St. Mark's on the Mesa Episcopal Church. And it says you'd have to send the film back on a specific date, and it's been insured. So it's allowing them to play this film called Ants in the Pantry, Three Stooges. And they charge them $13 to show the film, which is kind of interesting. That's a pretty unique thing. Some more articles from Albuquerque. And this double page spread from Telecom and this thing. Okay, so it's all those little things. Probably the most unique part there is the rental of a episode for their church. So just $5 for this. It's just kind of like interesting fun. This is a one-of-a-kind thing, the only one that survives. This one is a little birthday invitation. This one says Nate turns 30. And this one's hilarious because what it says is, woo, woo, woo. Don't be a wise guy. Come celebrate Nate's 30th birthday on Saturday, February the 4th of 1984. I guess we can figure out how old he is. It says, no gifts required. Just bring $100 bills to pin to my birthday suit. Kids optional. Please observe our dress code. No shirt, no shoes, no ice cream. So that's a really cute. What does it have? Does it have something on the inside? No. That's it. So something special. I'll do 10 on that. This is crazy. Wait till you guys see this thing. All right. So Nate said that he was working together with the local broadcast station to have a Three Stooges show. And he was pitching it so that he could be the host, in which pretty much he just talked about the Three Stooges. It's probably a reason why this show didn't make, because that's really narrow. But he probably could have made it work. So here is the form lettery thing that he was like making the pitch for it to KNAT TV, Channel 23. If you're from Albuquerque, you probably understand what that is. And then he even went as far as designing the logo, because, you know, he's an artist. So this is what the logo looked like. Here is the original pencil sketch. There's the heads they used. Here's the original pencils with them all put together. There's some copies of the finished product in here. So it's everything together. This is like actual history stuff. So that one's $300 for that set. It's got original Nate Butler art in it, and it's very specific. All right, here's the question. Why was the shepherd given a traffic ticket? It's going to be a sheep-based answer. I don't know. All right, here you go. There's a double autograph in this pack. This one is a letter that Nate sent to Larry Fine, that Larry Fine sent back to Nate Butler. This is Larry from Larry Curly Mo. And it has a full handwritten letter signed and a canceled check that has been signed. So there's autograph, and technically up here at the top, that's autograph. So there's 3 Larry Fine autographs here. You can go look up Larry Fine autographs if you want to. That's $300 for those awesome rare things. Piece of history. Now this one's really cool. This one says, "Nook it up." the Three Stooges. This is like a transfer that you can put on something. That one is just $20. Look it up. Okay, this one is a very unique item. There are no like just regular casual pictures of Larry Fine out there, especially after he had his stroke. So there is a picture of Larry Fine. You can see that this other arm is, that's the arm he couldn't use anymore. But the thing that makes this one special is this one is the actual original, which has Bill Batty and Larry Fine together. So you have both the negative and the picture. That one's $500. No Three Stooges fans today. Oh, no. And this one's just kind of an interesting thing. This one is Mr. Nate sent a letter that had been signed multiple times as like a petition to their local TV station saying, you don't play enough Three Stooges. You only play half an hour, and we demand an hour worth of programming. And their return letter to him. I mean, come on. This is just awesome. That's $20. Just,
I mean, it eventually works because now we get marathons on the regular.
That's true. All right. And this is a truly rare thing. So online, you can find this part, the Three Stooges fan club membership certificate. Here's his personal one. You can see his name is upon it. But you can't find this. This is the Three Stooges fan club newsletter, volume 1, number 1. I can't even find a Three Stooges fan club any number of this. That is $300 for that super rare thing.
That looks very nice. Like it doesn't look
Oh,
deteriorated.
yeah. Like all of his stuff, he just took such good care of. It's nuts how good he took. All right. So Three Stooges history lesson is over.
I just remembered when my dude was playing in a band in Philadelphia, he actually played down the street from that Three Stooges mural and someplace that has Larry Fine on their actual sign.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot that until now.
That's way cool. All right. And I'm also open to offers for the collection if someone wants to have a collection. Ta-da! Stooges never your thing? It is. Yeah, I'll probably list it and have people be willing. The right person will show up. All right, let's do some more $2 bucks. I really only prepared low dollar things since all of the things I'm selling, otherwise the original art are so high dollar. So I'm just trying not to do that. Oh, will you do me a favor? Will you run into the warehouse? Somewhere near Nicole's desk is a bag full of VHSs, like cool old VHSs that you probably just don't ever see. I was going to show them to you guys. All right, why was the shepherd given the traffic ticket? Because he was a bad driver. Love it. That's funny. All right, we're going to do $2. This is a Wolverine annual number 1. It's actually a one-shot. Why call things a number 1 if they're one-shots? I've never figured that out. And number 2 annual. Wolverines. Okay, I have Inferno, number 1. It's part of the Secret Wars story stuff. By the way, I know my hair is horrible. I'm getting it done tomorrow, so you guys can stop having to see my hair be a hot mess. Apologize. I try to leave it as long as I can before I go to San Diego Comic-Con because I want to try to look nice. Inferno number 4. By the way, is anyone going to San Diego? I'll set up a breakfast if you guys want to have a meetup breakfast. Wicked and Divine, number 16. Oh, that's cool. Wait till she comes back and tell her that. The Korvac Saga, number 1, also ties into Secret Wars. Number 2. Number 3, I wonder if we get a run of this. No, that's as far as it goes. Number 4. Pretty far. Yeah, that's perfect. My bill comes for breakfast. Yay! I'll just pick somewhere that's near the convention center, but not so near that no one can get to it. And we'll just meet up and have an early breakfast. We do it early because I like to be ready to go to the show. So, Astro Hustle number 1, really cool Dark Horse book. If you like indies, you just grab up every indie you can get for $2. AVX8 10. You've only been down there once. It's really nice. I like the area. Avengers vs. X-Men round 10, 11, and 12. How about Invaders number 7, Dead in the Water? Plastic Man number 2. This one's got some antics.
Also, I think Josh was right about where I was. Larry Klein's birthplace.
Oh, yeah. So I'll read it out loud so that everyone else that's on the other channel can hear it. It says, so Josh was making a comment about the Larry Fine mural. It says that probably the mural on Larry Fine's birthplace. It's now a bar and restaurant, and they live really close to there. Did San Diego Comic-Con from 1989 to 98 and then 2000. Yeah, I did 95 and then 2000 and then straight forward. Flash Annual 2. Ooh, this one's a cool cover. Flash 65B. Flash 64B. Kang. Uncanny Avengers number 12. Kang cover. Or Immortus or whatever. It's not Rama-Tut because he's wearing the wrong outfit. Avenging Spider-Man 21. 22. An annual number 1 with a thing. This cover. Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot number 8. It is the Tsum Tsum takeover cover. Look, he's having him kiss him. It's pretty funny. Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot number 9. Number 10. Uncanny Avengers number 11. Squadron Sinister number 3. Secret Wars. You guys have anything that you would love to see more of during my shows? Just let me know. It was a little calmer back then and cheaper. Yeah. Well, you also used to be able to like just walk up to the booth at the end of the show and buy a ticket for the next year. That hasn't happened for a long time. X-Men Hope one shot. That's Steve Dillon art. X-Men First Class. That is 7 and 4. X-Men Evolution number 2, based on the animated series. Wolverine, best there is. Parental Advisory number 9. There kind of are a lot of things because there's a lot of companies that come and set up in the parking lots that are around there. I don't know if they check your ID or anything. No lie, one year when they were doing the promotion for Ender's Game, we were just there a day early. So we went and wandered by. They had set up kind of like a press junket outside. And we just walked up and they were like, here's your badge. Go over here. And we were like,
Okay.
Oh, okay. So we got to go and do all of the press junket stuff, and then like the main characters came out, and like I'm taking pictures with my phone. I'm nobody. Don't out me. So that was fun. Any X-23 on the cover would be cool. Aha, I'll have to find you some X-23 stuff. You stood next to Frank Miller and chatted while he smoked out front. Now that's awesome, Pablo. Best there is 8. Best there is 6. Best there is 5. And 4.
At forever one year I once saw an incredibly drunk Udo here, just trying to make his way back inside.
That's a bunch of DC that no one has been calling. Let's see if I can find other stuff in here for y'all. Justice League Dark number 0. Constantine on the front. Can't remember where I'm here. Ooh. Mark Millar property. This is Huck number 6. Someone was saying the other day that they thought Millar had fallen out of favor, but it was like all of his stuff has been on Netflix, so how bad could it be? And Huckbusters number 5. House of M number 4. There's a little bit of a rumor about House of M when they were trying to figure out where they were headed for Vision. Red Skull number 3. Mm-hmm. Infinity Gauntlet number 2. Ooh, Infinity 3. Transformers War World number 28A. Nice look. Superman 15 and 14 and 16. Basket Full of Heads number 5. Is it B cover? Anyone else have some cool jokes? Grayson Annual 1. Grayson Annual 2.
I've got one.
Grayson Annual 3. Aha, here it comes.
When is a door not a door?
Ooh, I know this one. When is a door not a door? Pablo says, met Jeff Smith at his Artist Alley booth where he convinced me to read Bane 1 through 5, and if I didn't like it, he would refund my money. Did you like Bane? Or Bone, sorry, I don't know why I said Bane. Bone, did you like it? Would you even have enough moxie to go ask for your money back if you didn't like it? I have a lot of great stories from San Diego because I've been so many times. My biggest regret was Tim Sale and I knew each other I can't remember when I met him, early 2000s or something. It was right as Heroes started. When does Heroes start?
Ooh, I feel like I was in high school, so that would have been like 2006, mid-2000s?
Yeah, somewhere there. And I walked up to his booth, and this was like before everybody knew that his art was in the show. And so he hadn't had all the hype start on his side. But I loved his art style, and I had arranged with him to have him make an Aliens, like original oil for me. And I can't remember what stopped the process. If you were to ask me now, did I ask him just to not do it, or the price was too high, or I can't remember.
Lost contact or anything like that?
Yeah, who knows? But I have big regrets, obviously, from any original art that I haven't gotten in my life, but specifically that. Detective Comics 848. Uncanny Avengers 13. Come on, you guys know the answer to this one. When is a door not a door? Original Sin 5 variant. This is like one of those dad jokes the kids tell all the time. Original Sin number 1. Who shot the Watcher? New Avengers 26. 23. 14. 29. 3. When it's ajar, correct. Correct. Bidding at the charity auction art show was always one of my favorite activities. Yeah. I swear, Pablo, I still have stuff that's like still in its little poster tube, but I don't remember what I bought so much. Thought it might be something different. It could have been. All right, everybody, this is our last break time. We're going to do the last of our $2 books. We're going to do a real blowout. So we're going to take a break and come back and get it done. See you guys in a second.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Comic Collectibles is here for you every Wednesday with AR Comics for two very important reasons. To sell you rare, one-of-a-kind comics that you'll love, and to confuse AR with old man talk. You see, Rex and John are, how should I put this, ancient as the roots of the mountains. So every week, Rex and John fill in AR in yet another area of pop culture that he missed because he's too young, just didn't have the time, or just really doesn't care about. It's a real public service they provide. Come buy some super rare and unique comics, while old men explain long-dead sci-fi shows to a younger man making that confused puppy face. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 Eastern with Rex, John, and AR Comics. Comic Collectibles on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
There's a super new way to support your friends over at The Experience. Head over to YouTube and send us a super chat, a super sticker, or a super thanks. We'll be super grateful for your support, and then keep an eye out as we launch membership services over on YouTube. It'll be a great way to get first look access at new content and shows before anybody else. Keep your eyes peeled and make sure you're following us on YouTube.
Welcome back for the last half an hour together. Time is flying like crazy. All right. We messaged her. It's like, did you put the note somewhere different? Message you. Sorry. Yeah, just Jenna will answer. Where the note went. It would be weird for her to look everything up and then not have a note. Because she said there's a lot of expensive stuff in there. So why wouldn't you keep it with it? All right, so the joke was, what would the Terminator be called in his retirement? Ex-Terminator? Rusty? Are any of those right? All right, I'm going to give you guys a deal if you decide you want to get some bulk here. All right. So that top row, all of the books that were on it, if you wanted to claim top row, it's just $20. It was Ex-Terminator. Nice. That's 20. And then the bottom row, I think it makes it about 50 cents a piece for those. There you go. And X-Parrot. That's right. And then the bottom row is 20. We're just going to put it up here in case anyone wants it. We're trying to figure out, we've got these rare VHSs and stuff over here, so we're trying to figure out what to charge y'all for them. I can make up this because I don't think she could find it. All right. Somewhere out there, people like this kind of stuff. So this is a whole bunch of typeset pieces. So they're like for little symbols. I can see that up close.
She said it was in the bag.
All right, I'll dig more.
On the side.
On the side. Okay, I'll look at it again. So this is a whole box of them. There's probably more than 50 of them in there. These are all owned by Nate. I don't really know what he's using them for, but this is kind of a cool little thing for 20 bucks. All right, we do this pile of $2 things, and then we'll try to, you want to see if you can find it. Here's magic. Like, thought I looked everywhere. Probably just in between two videos somewhere. I can't find it. Again, these are all just $2 books. Batgirl, Birds of Prey, number 17. Ghost Racers, number 3. Top row books get claimed. Easy reader. Want to know why nurses like red crayons? I don't know. That's a good one. It's not just me, right?
I don't see it either. Was it somehow got stuck up there?
What did one typeset piece say to the other typeset piece? I don't know either. You got some good jokes going on. Sometimes they like to draw blood. That's great. Do me a favor. Just look and see if it fell down behind the counter back there and just didn't make it. Like she thought she threw it in there and it went somewhere else. Yeah. You might have to look in the trash for me too. Yeah, Derek, you saw it. Send me a letter. Send me a letter. I love it. Okay, that one. Oh, it's another Ghost Racers. Number 2. Wolverine First Class. Number 2. X-Men Forever. Number 1. Actually, I'm going to try to keep DC and Marvel separate, so don't end up with too bad of a mix here. X-Men Forever. Number 2. Wolverine and the X-Men, number 14, Kitty's Hot Date. Wolverine and the X-Men, number 19, 28. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 21, 20. By the way, you guys are killing it at this joke thing. Number 18. 17, 16, 14, and 11. X-Men, The Search for Cyclops, book 3. It's one to match your number 1 there, Brandon. And number 4, regular cover. X-Men Second Coming, number 1. X-Men Life and Times of Lucas Bishop, number 1 and number 2. X-Men versus Vampires, number 1, which is a two-part series. Really, how in the world could we possibly lost such a thing? Didn't fly out over here. There's no pockets on that thing that slid down in between sections. X-Men Worlds Apart, number 2, 3, 4. Extreme X-Men, number 1. Oops, sorry. Number 4, 5, 7. 7.1 is gorgeous. It looks like it's got a brood picture on it. Ghost, creaky door. No, we're going back and forth trying to figure out where the paper is for these things. Number 12, 13.
I'm sure it somehow doesn't slide into the...
X4, number 1. X4, number 4. X4 number 5. What's crazy is the bag he's got those in. I know that was a gift to him from the Muppet Studio because it's mentioned in one of the letters.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Number 2 and number 3. I was actually wondering if it was in one of the other things, but now I know where it is. It's right here. Young Justice number 43 and 48. Death of the Family. Ooh, this one is killer for $2. You guys should get this. It's like a $7 book, and that's not even after it's marked up. This is Young Terrorist number 1. It's a book from Black Mask. It's got that buttercream cover. It's just a 2-issue series, so we usually have to find number 2. All right, I think I'm going to close this one. This one's really fat. Young Terrorist gets picked up. This pile goes to Easy Reader for 20.
For 20?
Yeah. I know you've got a fancy way you do it, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so top closes for 20. And that's all Marvel. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine. He woke up.
Nice.
You don't fool me. I can see through you. Oh, what does the one ghost say to the other ghost? You don't fool me. I can see through you. That's perfect. Okay. X-Men Dark Reign, The List. Number 1. X-Men Grand Design. Number 2. Just want to say thanks to everybody that's here watching us tonight. Reminder to ring that bell, give a thumbs up and hearts for JD for all his hard work, pulling up all of the awesome jokes. X-Men 10. X-Men Heroic Age number 1. That's really beautiful J. Lee art. IDW Zombies versus Robots. This is number 4 sub cover. And number 5 sub cover. Zodiac Star Force number 3. Okay, this one goes to Yaniri. Dare versus Disasteroid number 1. Zero number 1. It's an image book. Oh, you guys showing each other love. I love it. Zero number 2. Wolverine, The Long Night, number 3. There's a couple. Wonder Woman, number 37. Number 6. Number 8. Number 11. Number 15. Number 16. Number 29. 30. Oh, and there's another number 16. Worlds Collide, number 1. It's cool. Gatefold cover. X-Men 38. Oh, more jokes. Thanks, Nick. I just reminded everybody, so you're perfect timing. My wife asked me to go and get 6 cans of Sprite from the store. I realized when I got home that I had picked 7 up. It's a numbers joke. Nick, we're telling jokes because we had a bunch of Three Stooges stuff earlier. So, got any jokes? X-Men number 39, 41, 21, It is Nick 73 likes Barucci. 6 Cans of Spite would be a good name for a Western. Yeah, it would be. Number 24, 25, 26, 37, and 39. Nikki B. Ugh. Ooh, these are fun. This is a Millar thing. This is Wanted number 2 and 4 and 5. They've been pushing Wanted on, I think, Netflix. That movie where we literally call that one the Loom of Doom. That's what we call it. Wolverine the X-Men number 11. New X-Men Annual 2001. Let's see if this is annoying. It is annoying. It's the sideways open one. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just not my favorite layout. Nick, don't ever do it. However much you think you need to. Don't make a sideways book. Especially not a weird size sideways book. At least that's a right size sideways book.
It's like a children's pop-up.
This one is Walking Dead 178. It's got the princess. Got 4 of those in there. And 179. There's a couple. What were the numbers under the domino cover? They are 39, 37, 26, 25, 24, 21, 41, 41, another 39, and 38. Douche. Welcome Back, number 5, is by Chris Sabella. Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider, number 1. Fantastic Four, number 539, Civil War. Number, a bunch of cool Fantastic Four, 560, 561, 562, 586, 587. Okay. 21 and everything above 30. Oops. Okay, I got you. Thanks you to JD. Figment, number 5. And Fear Itself, the Fearless, number 1. That closes this top row of Marvel. Actually, no. You can still fit more in there. That one's not quite full. But the bottom row of DC and Indies is okay, just $20 for the giant pile. Which takes it down below $2 or $1 a piece. So that's nice. Da, 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 da. Oh, more Fearless. Same issue. Fearless number 2, 4, and 5.
Jenna had another suggestion for where
it could be. Okay. Fearsome 4, number 304. Homefront number 1. And 2 and 3. This is a good run. And 4. Fear Itself, Youth in Revolt. Figment number 4. I guess it belongs up here too. From DC, World War, Book 2, Book 3, Book 4. 52 Aftermath. This is the Four Horsemen versus Batman, number 4. And number 5. And number 6. Week 41. Week 42. Success! All right, since we only have a couple more minutes, we're going to do these. Okay, so these are neat things. We're going off book now. All right, the top row of Marvel is now closed. It's a big one for 20. And this stuff I'm going to put back because there's not enough there to do with it. Okay, rare stuff. All right, these are rare VHSs. VHSs started to be expensive things again. All right. This is one that I can't sell because it's so rare. It's not listed. This one is VHS of Fraggle Rock. Wembley's Wonderful Whoopie Water. See that twice. That one is 20. Wembley and the Gorgs. That one's 12. The Great Radish Caper. That one's 15. Marble book one. Okay. There you go, easy reader. And Scared Silly. Scared Silly is 17. If you buy all of those, I'll throw in the super rare, the Preachification of Convincing John. All right, this is Old Buster Crab VHS for Flash Gordon, set of 2. That one's just $5. Feel like someone should poke ship. And original Buck Rogers starring the same, and that one's 10. This one is a Muppet one called The Christmas Toy, and that one's 25. Our last Dick Tracy, last Three Stooges item. Here is Three Stooges Comedy Fest. That one is $6. Hopefully the Luck Lords won't punish you again. What, did you get a bunch of things you didn't need? They were dupes of things you already had. Superman. This is the Mechanical Monsters, Arctic Giant, and Electric Earthquake. All animated shows. And that one is 15. And a bunch of cool Dick Tracy. Regular Dick Tracy, which is $3 if you need a copy of that. Dick Tracy Meets Gruesome. That one's $5. It's a cool foily cover. Dick Tracy, The Spider Strikes. That one is $8. This one is, oh, no, never mind. This one is $30. That's a $30 version. This other one is the $8 one. And Dick Tracy, a double feature, is $6. And there's one other cool thing.
If we had any horror VHSs, I probably would have picked them up.
Oh, yeah. And this is Nate's actual, they were called Fanners. They're by Mattel, and they used to go with them. This one doesn't work anymore as a cap gun, but it's an old cap gun. And that one, it's got 2 different words here, so I don't know which one it is. Oh, okay, I see which one. Just $10. Nate's daughter's favorite Cabbage Patch doll. This one is rare enough not to be listed at all. She's got dark skin. So we've got this one, like the one with lighter skin is like $30. So we've got this one at $32. And she makes cute noises. She just needs a little bit of cleaning. All right. That's all of those. We got 2 minutes. I wonder if I can get the last bit of this stuff. Just a little bit of these things. The Flintstones, number 10. Harley and Ivy, Betty and Veronica, number 2. Captain Marvel. This one's got a folded over page at the very back. Absolute Carnage, Captain Marvel, number 1. Absolute Carnage, Lethal Protectors, number 1. Absolute Carnage, Weapon Plus, number 1. Oh, here we go. What did one Cap Gun say to the other Cap Gun? Would you like some popcorn? Love it. And here he wants the Harley. Pretty in here. Absolute Carnage, Scream, number 2. Absolute Carnage, Symbiote of Vengeance, number 1. And a whole bunch of New 52 Futures End, number 9. That's it for tonight. I guess if someone wanted to take, it's a mixed bag. It's like you saw what's in it. It's that Marvel stuff and then the big bunch of DC at the end. I can do that one for 20 also. If anyone is interested. And then I think I've shown this to you guys before, but just in case you did not get a chance at it, I've got really gorgeous copies of Wolverine number 1 for $100. They just came in a collection I haven't been able to touch yet. It was really, really nice. And all of it looks like it's untouched things. So I can't wait to get into it and see what's really in it. I've just got to finish my Nate collection, which is going to take a while. All right, everyone, give thumbs up again for the hard work of Alfie and JD. I just gave a bunch of little happy faces. And do stop by the webpage. We're going to start in the homepage for YouTube. You can start seeing what you can sign up for in terms of badges and all kinds of that stuff, like a traditional YouTube channel would have. And I will see you next on Saturday night for Welcome to the Run show. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Probably runs again because it's a run show. We had a good one last Saturday. It was a lot of fun. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at the experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.